Okay guys, for today's lesson you need a piece of paper and you're going to need a pen or a marker of some sort. You may do it in pencil first and then you can go over it in pen or marker, whatever way you feel best. So I'm doing this for a couple reasons. One, we know that the internet kind of slows down in the afternoon, so I'm making this video just in case the internet stops working, and I need to show you the videos, and then you guys could just watch and pause the videos when I tell you to pause, and do the activity when I tell you to do it. You're not going to be watching the video from beginning to end like you would normally. When I ask you to pause, just go ahead and hit the pause button and do what I asked you to do, okay? And then when you're done with that task, you can unpause and watch the next part of the video. So the first part of the video that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your paper and fold it in half. So you're going to fold it in half, like a hamburger, And then you are going to draw two big circles on them, okay? So go ahead and do that. Like so, okay? If you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause the video now. The next thing that you are going to do is you're going to create a compass rose. So you're going to want to draw, it will look like a plus sign, okay? And then I want you to label north, south, east, or west, sorry, trying to do this backwards, and east. So go ahead and pause and label your compass rose. And it should look like this, okay? Double check yours, make sure that yours looks nice like that. The next step that you are going to do is you are going to, on this circle, you are going to draw the equator. Now, this is where I'm going to grab my trusty globe, and remember, when we're talking about lines of latitude, they're the ones that run flat. So I'm going to put the globe up and down. But they're the ones that run circular around the Earth. So the equator is at 0 degrees latitude. It is where all of the latitudes start. So it goes from 0 all the way up to 90 degrees north, and then it goes 0 degrees all the way down to 90 degrees south at the South Pole. So these lines of latitude measure how north or how south a location or a place is from the equator. So go ahead, I'm going to ask that you draw the equator on your paper, draw it on your paper, and then I want you to label it the equator. Okay, so you should have paused it, and go ahead and it should look like so. Okay? Now I would like you to do the same, but this time for the prime meridian. So we know that the equator is 0 degrees latitude. That's where all the latitudes start, from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. We're now going to use this circle and go ahead and draw the prime meridian. Go ahead and pause your video and draw the prime meridian. And remember that this is at 0 degrees longitude. So go ahead and write that down. The next thing that I want you to do is I want you to label all the hemispheres. This is where your compass rose comes into play. So you're going to want to label what this hemisphere is, what this hemisphere is, what this hemisphere is, and what this hemisphere is. Go ahead, pause your video, and go ahead and do that. And yours should look like this. Now, at the bottom, you're going to write the definition of the hemisphere and write down what two hemispheres we belong to. So you're going to write, define hemisphere, and then you are going to say, we belong to blank and blank hemisphere. And that's the last two things that you need to do for this assignment. Now, it's really important that you turn it into our Google Classroom. When you're done with this, you need to go to our Google assignment, and it's called Hemisphere Activity. You're going to need to click on it and then click in the document, and the document will tell you how you're going to take a picture of this and send it to me. Okay? If you have any questions, you can pop back into our Google Meet. But thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.